Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's Friday, June 7th, 7:33. I am about to take another test. Another test. Here's the test sealed, and here I have the sample. So I am feeling optimistic this morning. I feel like everything is okay, and I am going to just keep that spirit. So that's that. Here I have, this is first the first sample, or the first for the day slash morning. As soon as I see it start going up, alright, so it start, let that down, and then let me show you what's going. Alright, so the second line is definitely there, but it's much, in my opinion, paler, so I don't know if that should be a positive or a negative sign, but the second line is still definitely present. As I said, I'm feeling very optimistic about this thing, and I'm sure even the second line is much paler than the ones that I've done before. Watch and see. I'm going to go for the one that I did Tuesday and the first one that I did, and see, do a little comparison. But it's still saying 2 lines. I'm not sure if it is that it's still in the ATG still in my body, or it is maybe still there. Hopefully it's the second of the two. I should be going to the doctor's today. What I'm planning on doing is, after I go to the doctor's, the appointment, that's the one I had been going to, I will be going to a OBGYN, just to, the specialist which I wanted to go to from the original time. So yeah, so that's still positive. I'm still feeling positive. I am keeping it optimistic. Yeah, so that's a quickest update. As soon as I'm ready to go to the doctor's, either before or after, whichever, I'll definitely check in back with you guys and hopefully give you another update. So stay tuned. Oh, I forgot. So this is the first one that I did, dates and time and everything. So I'm going to compare the first one with the one I just did. So this is the first one at the top and the second one at the bottom. First at the top, the one I just did at the bottom, and then the one I did on Tuesday of this week, which would have been the 4th of June, in comparison. So the June 4th at the top, and then just now at the bottom. So I'm still staying positive. June 4th at the top again, and this morning, just now, as a matter of fact, it is 7 minutes ago, at the bottom. So the control line looks darker to me. The test line, the control line looks darker to me for today, and the test line looks pretty much the same. As I said, I'm feeling very positive. I'm not sure if it's because it may still be wet, but this is a journey. I have been, the funny thing, I have been doing so much research to the effect of what I have gone through, and I have not seen anything that replicates what I am going through. I've seen a lot of stories, I've seen a lot of videos, and I've done a lot of research, but to the effect of someone, not necessarily acting out of panic, but being administered the methotrexate or was on it and they got pregnant. I've not seen anything to that effect. So this is a learning lesson for me, and it's also a learning lesson for somebody else. Had I done my due diligence of research before and speak to the mothers in my family, I would not have been in this situation. But everything happens for a reason, and it has indeed been a lesson for me on a 360 basis. One, personally for myself, as I would have mentioned in previous clips, that I'm somebody that likes to give surprises. It doesn't really matter how small it may be. I can just buy something and you're not expecting it, and I want it to be a surprise. So that's me. I have to learn or relearn that I should at least speak to one person when it comes down to certain things. And it has just been a lot to unpack, a lot that I can say, which I think that should be another video. But it's been a lot. It has indeed been a lot. I'm not feeling as how I was feeling, and this gives me a sense of hope, a sense of relief. It gives me a sense of hope and a sense of relief. You get me? Focus. Yeah, so it's still very positive. Still very positive, and I am positive about that. I have been feeling optimistic from yesterday, and well, I've been trying to keep an optimistic mindset, but still having an open mind and still trying to educate myself about the whole situation and everything that happened this week. I'll be going to the doctor's appointment today. As a matter of fact, I am leaving as the doctor office open. They open at 11. It's now 7:44. So I am going to, I've already showered. I may just shower again when it's time because it's hot. So what I'm going to do, I am going to start, getting something to eat. Oh, quick intermission. So I started taking some prenatals that I was taking months ago. I'm not sure, but I can go back and check because I took a photo of the day when I started, and I was taking Vitex at that time as well. But I had stopped months ago. So I started taking those, I think it was either Tuesday. Started taking those either Tuesday or Wednesday. I can go back to check my notes. So I started taking those. I made some cucumber juice with a little lime juice in it, and I didn't add any water or anything. I had that yesterday. I'm going to start drinking some okra water and consuming the okra itself. I'm going to start that now. I was supposed to make the water so I could have it first thing in the morning, but I didn't. And also the power went, so I was just a bit tired. So I'm going to have some raw okra this morning that's packed in vitamins and fiber, and also folate/folic acid based on what I've researched, and that's very good. That's very important. That's a part of, or that's one of the supplements that are needed, or that is needed rather, in during pregnancy. So especially the first stage, because it helps with the development and all of that. I think that could be another video as well. What else have I done differently? What else have I done differently? From what I'm remembering now, nothing else is not coming to me now, but if there's anything that I remember, I'll definitely put it somewhere on the screen, or I'll do a little clip to insert. But yeah, that's that for today. I'll be making more green juice. I'll be doing some research first, of course, like probably callaloo, and these would be all by itself because these are green leafy vegetables and these are packed in foliates. So I may do some callaloo, lime juice, some more cucumber. I'm going to get cucumbers, lettuce, you name it. I'll be trying to incorporate more of that into my diet. So yeah, as I said, I'm feeling pretty much as how the result of this test came out. I'm feeling very positive, very optimistic about it. So see, I'm feeling focus. Yeah, still having, well, I'm not having any open mind. I am feeling positive, and that's how I'm going to keep it. Alright, so I'll see you in the next clip. So this is my notes. Yeah, and I'm going to make a note in my phone as well, as per usual.